It's Chris Watkin here from Landlord Farming. I'm with Eddie and Robin from Property Stream. Boys, what's the biggest mistake estate agents make when it comes to digital marketing?
Well, I think without getting into the very technical aspects of that, I think one of the
Just big picture
yeah
stuff.
one of the cool things there is talking about yourself too much. So it is important to give a bit of a taste about your messages and who you are and your personality. But really, it's the basics of marketing. You need to be conveying what you can offer the customer, and that's what's going to be interesting for them, because they're
Well, I'm going to agree or possibly disagree. I don't know.
Okay,
but there's only four things that you can talk about in your marketing, and that's yourself, your firm, your services, or the punter. And I believe that estate agents are very good at talking about themselves, their firm, and their services, but not very about the punter. What do you think?
No, I totally agree. That's kind of what I said. Really, I was just in terms of you need to be offering something of value to them and sort of saying what you can do for them, as opposed to just talking about yourself.
I would actually probably say, and you're not gonna like what I say here, is I don't think people care about what we do as estate agents. I think people are only interested in themselves. Jump in if you disagree at any time. So I think trying to attract someone to your estate agency to get more valuations is like trying to attract a member of the opposite sex to be your potential partner. And the last thing, we've all been to parties and someone talks about themselves all night, haven't we? And what do we think of them people?
Well, they're boring.
So if what we almost need to do is talk about them and what interests them, so then they become attracted to us.
Exactly.
And then we can sell them there.
Well, it's about the benefits of what you've got to offer, really. So if you are sort of advertising a valuation, why is a valuation good for the customer?
Exactly.
And those benefits across. And
do you want to know what your house is worth so you can earn more? You know that
exactly.
For them.
Sell the dream.
And compliment them.
Any other tip? So what other? So is that? Do you think that's the biggest mistake? Anything you want to add to that?
I think a big mistake is not doing enough marketing. It's like if you've spent a lot of money on a website, the best way to get people to that website is through digital marketing. So if you're not doing enough digital marketing, then you're kind of wasting your investment.
What's the difference between digital marketing and marketing then?
So digital marketing is essentially any marketing that's done online. So an example would be paid search, where you're putting paid adverts out there on Google or on social media to attract traffic to your website. So traditional marketing is where you're doing billboard advertising or in magazines and that kind of thing. So it's offline. So you've got offline and online.
What do you think the mix? So normal marketing's offline and digital marketing just means online marketing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And what mix do you think most estate agents should be spending in terms of online versus traditional?
I suppose it varies for every agency, really. If you've got things that are working well for you, such as leaflet drops, or you're getting some value out of magazine advertising, then don't by any means sort of stop doing that. But you should do digital marketing as a complementary activity. So
and test it. That's the best thing to do.
Test and measure.
So we do pay per click for ourselves, and there was a time when we didn't, and we were always very, very nervous about putting this money in. Are we going to get our return on investment?
Because you can spend lots of money on Facebook adverts and Google adverts, can't you?
So we did. We put some money into it, and we've never looked back. It's as simple as that. So it's the first thing that goes out of our marketing budget each month, because the return on investment is.
Was it good straight away? I mean, I know you do a lot of pay-per-click.
It does take a bit of tweaking, absolutely.
And Google adverts for agents.
Just take a bit of
what
refining.
tips can you give for the guys out there in estate agency land on, say, pay-per-clicks? Is there some good? Don't give too much of your secret sauce away, but give something to the guys out there.
Of course.
For watching.
There's quite a few things I could say on this. So one of the things that makes pay-per-click effective is making.
This is specifically in estate agency and lettings. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's thinking about what messages you're saying on the advert. So first of all, you want to entice customers. So that's you've
got to grab their attention.
Yeah, what are the benefits? So why are you getting someone, why would a person want to click on that advert and choose you, after that?
So don't just say you're the local property expert, because
No.
everyone else is saying exactly the same thing.
So if you offer free valuations, then say free valuations in your advert.
Okay.
If you have a particularly competitive sort of fee, then say that as well.
Okay.
And then to make the advert appear higher up in Google or in Bing, you have to make that advert relevant to the page you're sending it to.
Yes.
And by that, I mean you need to make the words you use in the advert
I'm with you.
and the title of the page very similar.
And look what other people are doing as well. That's another key thing. Just making sure, looking at what your competitors are doing.
And where should that pay-per-click go to? Should it go to the homepage or somewhere else?
So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. So if you're
Most agents want free valuations.
Yeah, so for that, I would recommend having a specific landing page for your valuations.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times that I've clicked on an advert, pay-per-click advert, click here for a free valuation, and it takes you through to a homepage.
It's confusing, isn't
bland
it?
homepage,
Where do I go? What do
very
I
generic,
do?
generic everything.
Where's the, then you've got to go hunting for the...
what do I do next?
So here's a huge tip.
Yeah.
If you're doing pay-per-click adverts and you want something from it, which is either their name or address or a valuation, take them through to a landing page.
Yes.
And again, tell the people at home, because some people watching this might be in their 50s and 60s, what is a landing page? Is that where I put my helicopter?
It's a page where a person's done a search on Google or Bing, and then they land on your website from that search. So that's a landing page. It's the first page that you visit on the website.
And that's not to be a home page?
If it's a generic advert, you could do a homepage, but really adverts should be specific. So if you're doing a valuations campaign,
so to a page that says fill your details in.
Exactly, and make it as simple as possible. Don't confuse them with anything else, and just make it really easy for them, and that will make it convert more.
So there you go. There's a huge top tip for you guys in estate agency land. If you're doing your pay-per-click adverts on Google or Bing or Facebook, don't take them through to your homepage. Take them through to a specific page on your website, which basically gets what you want, which more often is an instant valuation or something like
absolutely.
that. There you go. Top tips, boys. Well done.
Brilliant.
Cheers. There you go.
Cheers,
Tell you what, we're flying, boys, aren't we? Flying. Good.